5 on your health tonight. Dangerous peanut allergies in children. There's new evidence parents can do something to prevent them.
Yeah, here to explain is Dr. Scott Hadlin. He's Chief of Adolescent and Young Adult Medicine at Mass General for Children. Dr. Hadlin, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, so let's start with the study. What did it find?
Well, this is a study that's actually got an extension of findings from a pre-existing study. And just to kind of go back in time a little bit, when I first started my pediatric residency training 15 years ago, we used to tell parents not to give their young babies peanuts for fear that they might develop a peanut allergy. Well, fast forward to 2015, there was this landmark study that came out in which they took kids who were at high risk for developing peanut allergies, and in the first year of life, divided them into two groups. One group in which we told parents the same thing we always did, don't give them peanuts in the first year of life. And a second group in which we actually asked the parents to introduce peanuts at a young age. And lo and behold, once those kids turned 5, the kids that were introduced to peanuts in that first year of life were dramatically less likely to have peanut allergies. So this week's study is an extension where those kids are now 12 years of age. And researchers found that even all this time later, many years later, at the age of 12, those kids that had peanuts introduced in that first year of life were about 1/3 as likely to have a peanut allergy. So this totally turns everything on our heads. It tells us we need to be introducing these allergens very early in life.
So you think we sheltered kids for too long? There was that idea that you don't expose them to anything, but maybe now we should?
Right. I think this is an instance where we did the right study to show that this is exactly what we should be doing, is introducing these allergens at a young age.
So what's the safest way to expose kids?
What you want to do is introduce allergens like peanuts early in life between the ages of ideally 4 to 6 months. Now, it's hard to give a kid that age peanut butter, right? So you want to wait until they're starting to take other foods. Maybe they're taking cereals, fruits, vegetables. Once they're at that point, you can take a little bit of either breast milk or formula or some rice cereal and put a little bit of peanut butter in there. And then mix it together and feed it to them and see if it goes okay. And if it does, then gradually increase over the days that come the amount of peanuts that you give, and that's how you introduce something.
So peanuts seem to be kind of at the top of the list when it comes to the volume of people with a serious allergy, but there's many other allergens, as you know. Would this potentially work for some of those other allergens, things like eggs or shellfish or pet hair, pet dander?
Yeah, there's a whole list of them, right? Soy, wheat.
The pet dander with the oatmeal.
Just get a dog.
But to your point, there are lots of different food allergens, and a lot of them are really common. And so we think, yes, I mean, to be clear, the studies have really focused on peanuts, but I think the principle here is that when we introduce kids to these allergens during that 4 to 6 month age of life, we probably are helping to protect them against having allergies in the long term.
Is it equivalent to like a vaccine, right? You do a small dose perhaps, and then your body's able to accommodate it or to fight it off?
Yeah, I think the mechanism is different, but you can sort of think about it in the same way. In this case, you're actually trying to get the body not to have a reaction to a thing. Vaccines are a little different because you're actually trying to get them to have a reaction, but it's the same idea. Introducing something helps protect the child down the road.